Commuters scurry out of the way in Grand Central Station as a parade for children fills the main concourse. The floor is turned into a pumpkin patch for kids with the world's largest carved pumpkin weighing in at 2 tons. Then I headed downtown to visit a real haunted house, the Merchant House.
Welcome to the Merchant's House. This is one of the most haunted places you will encounter in New York City. People who had come to the house for the first time to hear the concert, they didn't know anything about the history of the house or the family that lived here, and during the reception afterward, everybody's stories concurred that the people sitting here, who were quite used to seeing supernatural experiences visually, they had seen a woman in white, elderly, walking into the parlor. Although the door was closed, they saw the door swing open and her walk in and go into the corner where there's a chair, a part of the collection. Nobody would sit there, and she sat listening to the lecture and the concert. And both parties, the performers and the audience at the reception, got together and found that this happened at the same time.
With a sizable population of mentally ill people ranting and raving on the streets of New York, it can seem like an ordinary occurrence. So you might think this is just another day. I'm on another pier on the Hudson waterfront, full of demented Shakespeare characters, Shakespeare's Haunted Pier. It's an adaptation of the collected works of Shakespeare. Starting, and we've got little glimpses of murderers and ghosts and witches and all manner of evil creatures from Shakespeare's body.
William Shakespeare's Haunted Pier. William Shakespeare's Haunted Pier. William Shakespeare's Haunted Pier.
Okay, some serious rewrites are involved. You have your bloody Macbeth, your bloody Romeo and Juliet, Midsummer Night's Dream, okay, Hamlet, Richard III. Sometimes it's difficult to know what play they're in, but the actors wear their names of their characters around their necks.
Where do you come from?
Confronting a fairy who's confused about his character name.
Which of the fairies are you?
I'm the weird fairy. I'm a fairy called Meatloaf. It's true.
I'm not familiar with that particular fairy.
I'm helping Caliban clean up. This character, Richard III, reminds me of a blind date I once had.
I was talking to Mark Greenfield, who's the director of William Shakespeare's Haunted Pier and also playing Caliban, and he told me that this event, this production, he thinks fits into the whole Halloween scene in New York City as a particularly gritty, eclectic, sort of grab it and stick it around in the mud kind of an event, in that they're taking something classical, they're taking Shakespeare, and they're bringing it and making it into something that is totally rooted in New York City.
William Shakespeare's Haunted Pier. William Shakespeare's Haunted.
It's down and dirty Shakespeare in your face. I'm about to go through the door to the Vampire Geisha Ball, which is the hottest Halloween ball this year in New York City. It's avant-garde, shall we say, and it's not exactly PG. The dance floor is full of vampires, vampire geishas, gyrating around. You don't ordinarily put the two together, vampires and geishas, but it does seem to work. I know it's time to leave when I get asked to dance by a man with a box over his head. On the way out, the crowd does get nasty. I retreat to an area in the basement full of smokers. Got your usual suspects, like a man dressed up as a toilet bowl. And then there's the bloody bride. Next, I'm off to Brooklyn for another party. This one, a hipster Halloween party in an old warehouse in an industrial area of Brooklyn. Only this party is a bit underground, and it gets shut down by the fire department moments after I arrive.
But we do need you to evacuate the space as well as the building. Once again, please proceed accordingly to the exit. We don't want the fire department as well as the NYPD coming up here to force us out.
Look at him. I think they're just borrowing a little time. We'll give it back later. That's okay. We'll just give it back.
Oh well, the party doesn't exactly stop, but hops a subway for Manhattan.